Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to part 3 of this little mini series here in North Wales, the railways around North Wales, and we're here at the Festiniog Railway and it's first time ever visit. I'm highly excited. I've already seen so much activity. You've got the Garret, you've got the Double Fairlies, and of course obviously you've got the New England classes all in service today. First time seeing a Garret, first time seeing Double Fairlies, super excited, first time here at the Festiniog Railway. Let's go. Front one works, not the rear one.
It looks the wrong way round, but
That way, is it? Yeah.
Not in the formal and
no, I did look at it, but it was little better. Have it on front? nothing to how your service goes.
So yeah guys, for our first time visit here at the Festiniog, we decided to go for the Woodland Wanderer. So we're departing in Porthmadog to Tan-y-Bwlch. I've probably completely butchered that. I apologise in advance. But yeah, it's the 11:10 we're going to be going on. It was £29 each, and we've got our own 6-seat compartment. And we're going to get pulled by James Spooner, the Double Fairlie. So yeah guys, this is going to be our locomotive for the Woodland Wanderer trip. James Spooner, Double Fairlie engine. I am super excited about this one. Absolutely gorgeous looking locomotive. Stunning. But yeah, should be a really good trip. line on the Woodland Wanderer. If you've never done the Festiniog Railway before and you've decided and choosing what to do, I highly recommend this one. It's one of the cheapest options you can do at £29 each. It's about half-hour journey, and obviously you get an hour down at the destination. And like I said, if you've never done this site before, you need to, just because of the stunning views that you get right outside the window. It's honestly breathtaking. Yeah, we're now at the end of the line of the Woodland Wanderer. Like I said, I'm not even going to try and insult the name of the station and try and pronounce it. But of course, obviously, there is the name of the station there. Tan-y-Bwlch, potentially? I don't know. Like I say, apologies for butchering. But yeah, if you've never done a journey on the Festiniog and you want to do the Festiniog in general, Woodland Wanderer, like I say, it's £29 each. Really well worth it. 35-minute trip. Like I said, we've come down here. We've got an hour here now, so we're going to explore the station, maybe get a drink, and obviously just take it in and get some more shots of James Spooner. What a locomotive.
Oh, that's a good shot. You want to go back?
Whoa! Nice.
So we're just in the cafe, guys, and I just want to point out this absolutely amazing model of a Double Fairlie that they've got here. Absolutely incredible model. And even a little diorama of the Festiniog above as well, with prints. Yeah, it's certainly a charming little station. So I've just popped in here at the station, and it's just a little heritage centre they've got. So it's just a little timeline of the railway from 1801 up to 2014, which I think obviously needs updating at some point. And yeah, it just gives you a bit of information about certain key figures of the line and some old photos. And yeah, like I say, just gives you a little bit of a brief insight in the history of the Festiniog Railway. Yes, we've had our hour down there at the station, so we're on a return trip now, going back to Porthmadog station, and obviously we'll do a little bit of sightseeing at the station, have a look at the shop maybe, see what else there is from there at the station itself, and obviously we'll probably see the Garret and the New England class, will probably come in at least a couple of times, which will be nice. I can honestly, hands down, singly turn around and say probably one of the best train rides I've ever done. It was absolutely breathtaking. The views were incredible. Woodland Wanderer, like I said already in the video, highly recommended. But what we're going to do now, we're just going to sort of hang around at Porthmadog station and obviously just do some train spotting. So yeah guys, that's been our first ever trip here to the Festiniog Highland Railway. I really hope you enjoyed that. It's one of the best railway days I think I've ever had at one of these heritage railways. Being able to see a Garret, a Double Fairlie and a New England class for the very first time, it's just been utterly incredible. The Woodland Wanderer trip was utterly brilliant and such great value for the money. 2.5 hour round trip, really well worth it. I think it's a really nice little starter line as well if you don't really want to pay too much. I mean, the Mountain Explorer is about £50 each, so if you just want to start off with something small, sort of get a little taster in terms of what you could experience here at the Festiniog, I think that one was a really perfect one to start off with. Exactly what we've done. And now our mouths are watering. We want to come back soon and we want to do the Mountain Explorer one, which is definitely going to be the next one, which will take you through the heart of Snowdonia. But the setting's just been fantastic. Like I say, you've got the Spooners, cafe, bar and grill. You know, we've had a nice cup of tea, a little bit of walnut cake and a couple of pints. It's just nice. It's a nice setting over the harbour. And overall, it's probably gone down as one of my favourite heritage railways to date that I've ever visited. This North Wales little trip has been incredible. And unfortunately, it has come to an end. 3 vlogs. Fortunately, this is it. It's the last one, but there's going to be plenty more to come on the channel. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment below and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.